I think one of the ways that was like really challenging for me was the perception of beauty, that my skin and the way that I look because I'm mixed is very different than someone who is full Filipina. And just receiving a lot of comments about, how much lighter my skin was, and that skin whitening is a huge thing in the Philippines. It's a huge brokenness that has been introduced by Western culture. That made me more aware of how I even see myself. Often being critical of my own self-image and realizing no, God created me to be this way.
Then to even go back to Scripture and say, hey, what has God already done? How is He kind of repairing and bringing wholeness and shalom to your own identity?
What Scripture that was particularly significant to me was Psalm 139. This had first come up this past semester of my senior year. I went to the Asian Pacific American Conference, and the theme was Made Well. And one of the huge overarching questions was, do we believe that God has made us well? I don't even know what it means to be made well, specifically as an Asian Pacific American woman. So I'm still grappling with the question, have I been made well? I think this trek has been one step in the direction of answering that question.
Just a constant kind of coming back to, what does it mean that God created Allie as who she is ethnically, culturally, and how to engage with that as she sees both the brokenness and the beauty of the people that she's been living with and the people that she's been interacting with.
And wanting to tell people no, the color of your skin is beautiful. That God created our skin to be that color, that women are going through such extreme lengths and pain to have lighter skin. And the fact that we are able to celebrate and mourn together has just been this really beautiful example of the Tagalog word kapwa, which means the shared identity with one another, that we not only share the identity with our Filipino brothers and sisters in Manila, but also with each other.
Because we've been doing it all summer, we've been interacting with people, been way outside of our comfort zone. There's something going back into the campus is we learn a more radical love, a love that remains with people.
I know that after the trek and when I go back at home and when I'm on campus, that these questions that have been raised in Manila are going to continue when I'm back.